welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, November 6th, 2023.
That's right. It's all the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And the big story this week is, of course, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan pre-release, which is happening this weekend.
Head on out to your local game store to battle with other people in the pre-release the very first time that you can get your hands on these Lost Caverns of Ixalan cards.
Yeah, it's going to be super, super fun. I'm headed to my LGS this weekend. I hope you are too. And if you're waiting for the full set release, that's going to happen on the 17th, which is next Friday. The full card image gallery is now posted if you want to look through the cards ahead of the pre-release. And if you want awesome tips on how to best win at your pre-release, you can listen to our episode of Good Luck High Five this week, which features Judge Rob. They're always our most popular episodes. He goes through all of the tricky cards and mechanics that might trip you up playing in person. So head to your pre-release with all of the knowledge you need to take down your foes.
You can also watch the VOD of Loading Ready Run's pre-release from last weekend, or catch the streamer early access event this Thursday starting at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, watch your favorite streamers play the set early. Speaking of the set, there's going to be a few delays coming out with it we want to let you know about due to some production issues. So collector booster displays aren't expected to arrive until the week of pre-release and up to 3 weeks after. And commander decks as well are going to have limited availability during the pre-release, with more availability after the release on the 17th.
Speaking of those commander decks, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan deck lists have been fully revealed. There is Ahoy Mateys, which is, of course, the blue, black, red pirates. It has Admiral Brass once again. So happy to see her again.
She's great. She's
Unsinkable. 2 blue, black, red for a 3/3 legendary creature human pirate. When Admiral Brass enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may return target pirate creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It has base power and toughness 4/4. It gains haste until end of turn. And remember, if a creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead.
Wow, that is a very cool commander.
Yeah, real good.
I'm most excited for the white-black deck, which is Bloodright Vampires.
Of course.
Back on my BS here. So the commander for this deck is Clavileño, First of the Blessed, which is 1 white-black for a 2/2 vampire cleric. Whenever you attack, target attacking vampire that isn't a demon becomes a demon in addition to its other types. It gains, when this creature dies, draw a card and create a tapped 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying.
Jeez. Seems good, I guess.
Sign me up. My demon boys.
Next is Hawkball of the Surging Soul. This is the Merfolk deck. It's a 3/3 for 2 green-blue Merfolk Scout. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each Merfolk creature you control explores.
Wow.
Very nice.
Okay.
Whenever Hawkball attacks, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you don't, draw a card.
Wow, that's a sick deck.
Yeah, spicy.
And finally, we have Velociraptor, which is the best name deck in the fleet here, which is red, white, green for dinosaurs. And their commander is Pantlaza Sunfavored, which is 2 red, green, white for a 4/4 dinosaur. Whenever Pantlaza Sunfavored or another dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, so those are the 4 commander decks coming out with Lost Caverns of Ixalan. You can check out full deck lists. They've been revealed by 4 different content creators who some have made extremely intricate videos that are very cool. You can see all of them over on dailymtg.com.
Next up, a big piece of news that came out this past week. There are card updates coming with Khans of Tarkir on MTG Arena. Wizards said, quote, "We are continuously reviewing our card catalog and finding ways to update the game's language and visual representation with the process, care, and sensitivity built into modern sets. As such, and to make our game as inclusive and welcoming as possible, we have several changes upcoming." So this is with the release of Khans of Tarkir on Arena on December 12th. There's new Rakshasa card art that will follow updated creative guidelines. They're also removing the cat as a subtype from the creatures Rakshasa Deathdealer, Rakshasa Debaser, Rakshasa Gravecaller, Rakshasa Vizier, Soul Hunter Rakshasa, which is an MTG Arena digital-only card, and Mahadi Emporium Master.
Wow, I didn't know there were so many Rakshasas in Khans of Tarkir, but now I do.
It turned out quite a few.
Additionally, Wizards of the Coast is going to be making a few terminology changes in upcoming sets too. So these will include Umbra Armor is now going to replace Totem Armor as a keyword ability. Kindred will replace Tribal as a card type, and Snake will replace Naga as a subtype.
Next up, the regional championships happened this past weekend in Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Mexico and Central America, and Brazil. And we had, of course, winners from each of those who get invites to the Pro Tour and to next year's World Championship. They were Pioneer, so congratulations to Chen Borhong, winner of the MIT Championship with Rakdos Midrange in Taiwan. Penzer Shuin, winner of the Southeast Asia Championship with Abzan Greasefang.
Wow.
Edgar Rangel Paez, winner of the Gathering Showdown Series with Rakdos Midrange in Mexico and Central America. And William Araujo, winner of the City Class Games Showdown with Boros Convoke in Brazil.
Very cool. These are all different. Oh, wait. We have two Rakdos Midrange. Yes. Two Rakdos Midrange, Abzan Greasefang, and Boros Convoke. Well, those are pretty cool. Boros Convoke.
It's on its way. It's climbing its way up the metagame this regional championship season. The next set of regional championships are the last weekend of November, and then the final ones of this cycle are the first weekend of December.
Well, if you want some more competitive play, but on Arena, this weekend is the best of one qualifier play-in. And this month, November, is all about historic. So it is a historic format. Best of one qualifier this weekend gets 6 wins, and you'll get invited to play in the qualifier weekend itself, which is happening this month on the 18th and 19th. Of course, also historic. And the best of 3 qualifier play-in is happening the Friday before that weekend on the 17th. Well, that's all the magical news we have for you this week on the Upkeep. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. If you enjoy this podcast or other podcasts, Good Luck High Five, please consider supporting the show, becoming a patron over at patreon.com/GLHF Magic.